Hello. Welcome to 6 Yard Box. Here is the Premier League preview, Premier League review of the week. What am I saying? Preview. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe to the channel as well. 6 Yard Box. It's all about the football. We're looking at the Premier League review of the week. All the games have been played, and basically we're just looking at the games from the weekend. So yeah, let's have a look at it. So yes. Let's have a look at some of the games that's been played over the weekend. This is game day week 11. It kicks off on a Friday with Southampton taking on Villa. Southampton winning by 1-0. I didn't see the game, so it was just I think it was goes against the form. I thought Villa were gonna win that game, but Southampton were just at the clinical edge in that game, and they won by a goal to nil from a goal from Adams. And yeah, it was I think and as you have learned now, basically that signified the end of the job for the manager at Villa. He's been sacked, Dean Smith, and he's lost his job because of that game. Managers are losing jobs left, right, and center. Then the next game on that Saturday was the Man United, the Manchester Derby, which United won. United lost by 2-0. Basically, United just parked the bus. I think it was difficult for them against City anyway. Most teams will struggle against City, and I think that's the way it panned out. And I was expecting City to win that game, and they won it by 2-0. Then Chelsea took on Burnley. That ended 1-1. Most people were thinking that's going to be an easy win for Chelsea. But in the Premier League, I always say to people, man, you never know. It depends on how the team plays on the day. If you don't turn up on the day, you're going to end up losing games. And that's what happened. That's what happened in this game. And yeah, it was a good game. I think Burnley could have won it as well. They could have scored another goal towards the end of the game, and that just shows you that the Premier League is not a league that you just every result is not certified. It's not it's not set in concrete. The team has got to play really well on the day, and Chelsea found it difficult to break. They had so many chances as well, but they just couldn't get that second goal. So Burnley got a good point. And then we go on to Crystal Palace Wolves. This one was surprising because I thought it was going to be a draw. I think Crystal Palace were just getting better. I think that's their second game, second win in a row now. They beat City last week 2-0, and they've capped the week off with a 2-0 victory over Wolves, and they played really well. I saw some of the game. I think I watched most of it. They played really well. They had so many chances, and they just took their chances. And I think Patrick Vieira will be really, really happy with that one. Brentford taking on Norwich City. Norwich City losing. Brentford winning that by 2-1, losing that by 2-1, and it was very Norwich played really well, and they came back from a goal down to get a draw. They came back for a goal down to get a draw, and what do you call it? They came back for a goal down. They put one goal back, and um, yeah, they pulled a goal back. And yeah, Brentford really threw everything, the kitchen sink and everything at that game, but they just couldn't get they couldn't get the equalizer. Norwich played really well defensively, and the manager lost his job as well. After that game, Darren Farker was fired, was sacked after the game, And I don't know. Maybe they decided they were gonna get him. They were gonna change their manager even before the game. So I think that's just what happened. And we see what now we do now. At least the confidence after that win, and then maybe a new coach will get the bounce of that. Yeah, of that game. Then we go on to Brighton, Newcastle. That ended 1-1. Brighton had the man sent off. Can't even remember the game, to be honest. I think I saw some of it. I'm not sure. I think I saw some of it. But yeah, I think it went on to. I thought I had a feeling Brighton were going to win that. Brighton, the problem with them, they're not taking chances. They've got very good approach play, possession football, but they don't take their chances, and I think that's their main problem. They're going to be sliding down the table. They don't actually convert those chances into goals. Then we go on to the Sunday games. Everton taking on Tottenham, and Everton taking on Tottenham. That was a 2 o'clock kickoff. Tottenham was goalless. Conte's first game in the Premier League, and I saw the game. It was a bit flat, to be honest. First half, Tottenham they were a bit. What do you call it? A bit. Uh, a bit reckless, or would I say reckless, or a bit not coordinated in their approach, in their attack play, especially in the final third, the final pass. This is the second time we've been saying this about Tottenham. But the same thing against West Ham as well. The final pass was not there. The front players really let people down, and I was really disappointed in the forward players, Kane, Son. They were just not sharp enough, and they had chances. Lascelles came on and hit the post towards the end of the game, and it was goalless. And it's one of those games whereby you just think, just one goal will be in it, but it ended goalless. And I think Conte has got a lot to work on. Defensively, they looked a bit more solid, but offensively, the goal starts scoring goals. There's a bunch of fixtures coming on now for Tottenham. The Tottenham fan, I'm looking to pick up at least 80% of the points available on the teams that we're playing. So we play Leicester and Liverpool, which is going to be, I think, in the new year, just before the new year. I think we're looking for a maximum points here. I think that will shape the season for Tottenham, basically. All the games coming up. After the international break. I think there's a lot to work on there for the manager. Then we go on to Leeds versus Leicester, and ended 1-1. Leeds United, Leicester. I think Leeds scored first and Leicester equalized. I'm not sure. But I think according to the form books, I think it's just about right. Both teams are struggling for form. Leicester really, really going through a bad patch. You expect them to be right up there up the table, but they're just struggling to get their rhythms going. No consistency. I think that applies to most of the teams, and that's why the table is so close. Yeah, going on to Arsenal, that's a team that's been in a little bit of form lately. Arsenal, I think they've not lost in 8 or something, and they just about won this one. There's a bit of controversy about the goal as well, which I find it's a bit iffy. There was a free kick there, definitely. There was a free kick there. Where Ismail Assar was fouled. That was a pattern free kick, man. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know what the referees are looking at in the VAR. That was a penalty. That was a free kick all day long, but, Arsenal just about won that by a goal from Emil Rose Smith. He's been very good, very good. I think he's the informed player for them now. And, he's taking all the responsibility on the team. Young players with big shoulders, that's what I always say. So, yeah, I think they are the team now. They are banging form, and they're playing really. They're winning games. That's the most important thing. There you go on to another team that's been really flying in this season. West Ham. They're trying to hold off the third spot Champions League places as well. They've gone over Liverpool. This is a game I never thought they were going to win, but they were just really good. Defensively, they were solid. Offensively, they attack in numbers, and when they break, they were just a very, very good team. Very good team. Will they keep it? Will they keep that to the end of the season? We'll see. But so far, so good. West Ham are flying. They're really playing really, really well. So, yeah, that's the end of the quick review. Looking at the games over week 11. international break now. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all the games and your team. Let me know what you think they've done so far. And there's a lot of managers losing their job as well. So everything is kicking off. International week, we've got games over the international week. Make sure you set your notifications for that. We're going to be covering games over the international week. And subscribe to the channel.
J Sticks on 'em.